Hello there, welcome to another video from RA Solutions. We've had a few requests, and one request that we have had is how to use Adobe Photoshop, especially the magic wand feature, or a feature which would remove somebody's head and superimpose it on somebody else's body. So let me just open up Adobe Photoshop. The version I do have is CS5 extended version, and this is the 32-bit version. Here on my second tab I've got a picture of Cristiano Ronaldo after scoring a goal, doing a goal celebration. In the first tab here at the top I have a picture of Donald Trump. So what I'm going to do is remove the background on Donald Trump here and go to this tab here and superimpose his head there, to make out that Donald Trump is the person who plays for Real Madrid, and he's the person who scored the goal. So let's go to the first tab. Now on the left side is my toolbar. The first thing I'm going to do, because I've got a blue background and obviously the color of Donald Trump's head is clearly different to the blue background, I'm going to use something called the magic wand tool to get rid of most of my background. So the fourth one down, the fourth icon down, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I right click it, I don't want the quick selection tool, I want the magic wand tool here. If I left click that, click on the background, it will automatically select depending on my tolerance. The tolerance is at the moment on 32. If I was to increase the tolerance, I can click on enter, it will detect everything of the same color. If I reduce it to 1, again the tolerance will change. But because the colors are totally different, it doesn't really matter about the tolerance as long as you keep it at roughly 32. Okay, so if I was to click off it, click back on it. So another thing to note actually before I continue to do this, anything extra you do add to this canvas here, it will add it on a new layer here on the right side. So the background layer is totally independent to layer 1, which has Donald Trump's picture on it. If I was to add some text from the right icon here, the icon here on the right side, if I was to add some text, let's say I add some text here, I know I'm going off on a tangent here, click on type in Donald Trump, click on the arrow top left hand corner, move the title to the top, have a look at the layer section here. You'll notice you've got the background layer at the bottom, layer 1, which consists of Donald Trump's picture, and on top of that, totally independent to the background layer and Donald Trump's picture even, is the text that says Donald Trump, and I can move that independently to the picture if I select the right layer. If I wanted to move Donald Trump's picture, I select Donald Trump's picture, the layer it's on, and just move it independently to everything else. So let's delete the writing for the benefit of this video and go back to the layer where Donald Trump's picture is at. Go back to the magic wand tool, the fourth icon down, click on the blue background, and just on my keyboard just click on delete. Keep clicking on delete on the bits you don't want, okay, which is quite a bit. Don't worry about the little rugged edges there. I'm going to use a different feature to get rid of everything. Once most of the background has been deleted, make sure the dotted lines are not flashing, just click on it again. We're going to use a different tool now. The second tool from the top is called the if I right click it again, it's a rectangular marquee tool. I'm going to left click that and just quickly to select most of the background here, click on delete on my keyboard. Do the same here and again here and one more time here and at the top here. So just spend a few minutes just doing that until most of the background has been deleted there. I'm going to zoom in on the picture now, which is Control and Add on your keyboard. So zoom in a little bit. Now I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty. Now what most graphics designers do for this is use a little tablet, a graphics tablet, because obviously they need steady hands to go around the background here, but for the benefit of this video I'm just going to use my mouse and use something called the eraser tool to remove the remainder of the background here. If I go down even further, roughly halfway down, you find an eraser tool just above the paint bucket tool here. Right click, and I want the first option, the eraser tool, not the background eraser or the magic eraser, just the eraser tool. Click on left click, and incidentally, to change the size of my eraser at the top here, if I left click on the arrow, move this scroll bar to the right to make it bigger, move it to the left to make it smaller. So I'm just going to have it a tad bit bigger, and just click on enter on the keyboard once I'm happy with the size or the diameter of my brush. Now it's bigger. Now I'm going to get rid, just spend a few minutes, okay, or as long as you want. Don't worry if you go over a bit of the skin, it's only Donald Trump really. I'm sure he doesn't mind using a bit of, you know, a few pounds for the benefit of my video. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes doing this. I'm just going to pause the video whilst I go around the background, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Hello, we're back on this video. I've gone around the background, deleted as much as I can here. I've not done such a bad job. It's only taken me a couple of minutes to do this. So now we've got rid of most of Donald Trump's background. What we're going to do is copy this, the layer 1 picture. So I'm going to go back to my second icon, the second tool, right click it, the rectangular marquee tool I'm going to use, highlight the head, so left click, drag it down. Now all that's been selected, don't worry about the background much. Go to edit on the top icon here, go to copy, click it one more time, yeah, that's fine. Click on the arrow because that's copied to the clipboard now, which is here. Go to the second tab. All I need to do, make sure the arrow is selected here, go to edit and paste. And notice it's pasted Donald Trump's head. It's obviously bigger than the picture, so we're going to resize that. It's put it on layer 2, independent to the picture of Ronaldo and the background. We're going to go to edit, transform here to change the size, and choose scale because we're going to change the scale of Donald Trump's head. Click on scale and go to the corners, drag the picture down, drag it up again, go to the corner, drag it down, drag it up so it stays near enough to the canvas. So I'm nearly there with his head as we do it. There we go. A bit of scaling issues there, aspect ratio issues. So I'm going to do the best I possibly can with Donald Trump's head. Okay, we're getting there slowly. Okay, that's not too bad. Now what we're going to do is rotate his picture so it's slightly more vertical than it already is. Go to edit at the top, scroll down to where it says transform, and we're going to choose rotate. Okay, and we're going to go to the corners and drag it around, move it across so it fits his neck, move it a bit more, and until you're happy at I'm just going to use the cursors to slightly move it a little bit more. Okay, and that's not bad. Okay, I'm going to zoom into the picture now, control and add, because I've noticed Ronaldo's head, sorry, or neck I should say, scroll up a little bit, is a different shade or a different color to Donald Trump. So there's a fantastic tool in Photoshop. If I scroll down here, right click, it's called the clone stamp tool. Okay, click on it, and then I'm going to choose or hold down on the Alt button on my keyboard, click Donald Trump's skin. Okay, let go, then go over, left click. Let me do that one more time. There you go, let go and go over Ronaldo's skin, so it looks like you know, it's nice and smooth, so it looks like actually this is Donald Trump. Okay, on the right side do the same. On the right side, click on Donald Trump's skin, let go, then again using my mouse, let me do that one more time, take a bit of a shade there, drag it down, it's working slowly, and just do it. You need to spend a few minutes doing this till you can get it exact. That's not too bad actually. Zoom out, and voila, there's my picture. Actually, before I do finish, click on the arrow. One more thing I want to do here to make it near enough as perfect as I can. On layer 2, right click, go to blending options, and scroll, move this pop-up box which appears above slightly, and choose drop shadow. Click on the icon on the left of drop shadow, so the checkbox is clicked, and notice on Donald Trump's picture it looks like there's a little bit of a shadow like it does here on his t-shirt, that he's actually there, he's the one who scored that goal. Click on OK, and there we have it. We've superimposed Donald's picture, or Donald Trump's head, on Cristiano Ronaldo's body. I hope even that video has helped you in understanding the basic principles and basic tools, features used in cutting out somebody's head or body from the head, or including the background and putting it on somebody else's body. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe.